Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Charmaine. I go by Miss Charmzy on YouTube and just Charmzy on Instagram. Just to give you a quick little rundown, I am in my 30s and I also am postpartum. You know, during my pregnancy I had really severe acne. I had some scarring on the side, on this side specifically, because I was like picking at it. It was just driving me crazy. And then also I developed some melasma as well. That this video is not crazy long. I'm not going to go through, you know, the ingredients of everything that I show you. I will leave the list, the names of every product that I show you, but of course if you are interested in learning more about the product, then you can definitely check it out more online. So I've been using the St. Ives face scrub. I picked this up at Target and I also use it on my arms, back, legs, feet as well. I actually wish it came in a bigger thing, just because during the summer I feel like you need that. I don't know, I have like really dry skin, and so to get everything looking really nice and polished, I like to scrub away. And of course it's pretty affordable. During pregnancy I couldn't use like benzoyl peroxide and stuff like that, so I had to look for something that was gentle but effective, and I ended up finding the Badescu drying cream. After looking online and seeing a lot of reviews, it really helped with all those little white bumps that I had on my face that really added some extra texture that made wearing cover up and foundation not that satisfying. It really didn't make me feel that much more confident. Yes, it was covered, but I still had really bumpy skin, so that helped a lot to minimize those bumps. And then I continued using it after pregnancy. This is actually my third time repurchasing it, and I use it almost nightly as a spot cream. So anytime I see a little bit of a flare up, the odd pimple, I put it on at night, and by morning it's really dried it out. It's very gentle and it's very effective. Everyone always asks me what was my, you know, postpartum acne scarring cure or solution or whatever. And I can say that there was one product that I used the most during that whole, you know, when you get the leftover scars from severe breakouts, so it's just like dots all over. And then I also had a bit of I don't know the correct terms, but you get what people call like the potholes in the face, where it's like kind of dips in where there was acne. So I had that a lot right up in here. I hope I don't have a mustache. And you'd see it a lot when I smile, but I had a friend suggest this to me, and he said that it was great for severe acne scarring. And so I looked it up. It's Calendula Oil. I hope I said it right. And this I got on Amazon, and it's by Farmaesthetics. I remember looking this up right away, and I purchased this right away, and you can tell by how much is left that I use this a lot. Just tell you really quickly what is so great about this. It's an oil that is supposed to help the healing of scars due to wounds, stings, and burns, including those produced by laser surgery. So that alone, when I heard about that with the scarring, I thought, okay, this might work well. And then on top of that, there's also, it's infused with sweet almond oil and vitamin E. And honestly, that combined with using a Jade Roller on my face, in that little spot where I had like the indents or whatever, unless it's just a coincidence, that worked miracles for me. My skin has gone back almost like completely normal again, because the Jade Roller really helps with the elasticity of your skin. So they say. I mean, there's people that will dispute everything, so who knows. I kind of believe it, so that's what I'm saying. But yeah, so I would like rub it like this. Oh my god, this feels so good. Specifically in that spot, but I would put this all over my face. And what I like about this is it's oil, but it's not super greasy, where I would actually just put this on in the morning and my skin is so dry that I can still, like, I don't have to wipe it off or anything. It just kind of soaks into my skin and it's good. Speaking of Jade Rollers, so what I also like about this is in the morning I love it for depuffing. You know, when you get the puffiness under your eyes, I get it big time because I have these like really like hollow, I don't know if you can tell right now, pockets under my eyes. I have big eyes in general. When I wake up, you can tell. So you can either put this in your fridge and have it cold to apply it underneath your eyes to help with the puffing, kind of like the same thing when you do like a cold spoon, which by the way is also great. I don't know if any of you are allergy sufferers, it feels so good as well. And then I use the bigger size along my face as well. So this is supposed to be also a great anti-aging tip and technique. You can read up more on the benefits online as well. It feels so good. Speaking of face oils, I'm going to talk about a couple other ones that I love as well. Everything I'm showing you, I intermix at times. Sometimes I'll go through a long period of using one thing and then I'll just switch it up a bit. There isn't always a rhyme or reason to that. It's just kind of how I roll. So the Tarte Maracuja Oil, this has been a long time favorite. I have used this product for years. It used to be kind of like a tradition where I would have it like for an entire year, and always around like mid to late November I would run out of it, and then I would wait for like the Christmas sales and I would buy a new one. It was just a thing I used to do. Go to Ulta during some sale and I would buy it, because I mean they could get kind of pricey. But now Tarte sends some, and when they sent this I said, let me keep this. So yeah, I love it. You don't need a lot, just take a couple drops, and it's also something that I can wear under my makeup. And what I actually love doing is combining it with a Tarte spray that I have. It's actually called the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Spray, and I will put a little bit of this with this. And I have super dry skin, so I love doing that in the morning. It's almost like a wake me up refresher before I put on any makeup. Sometimes I'll do those two together. And speaking of anti-aging, as I think a lot of us know, once you have the lines set in, it is hard to reverse it. So it's more about preventing further lines. So you know, it's never too early to start. So if you're out there and you're in your 20s, you're like, I don't have to worry about this, start now, trust me. This is by Biossance. I don't know if you can see it. Now these are a little bit more high-end and pricey. I like to use this on my neck at night especially, but sometimes I'll use it in the day as well. And you can see where you get like those fine lines really making it its way in your neck. I like to really massage it in and like massage it towards my face sort of thing, into my neck. I don't like to forget my neck in that area, because that is definitely, your neck and your hands will definitely show your age pretty fast. And I hope you guys don't think I'm like anti-aging as a person. I really think, you know, aging is a beautiful thing. It's a gift to be able to live a long life. I just know it's something that a lot of people care about, and you know, keeping your skin looking youthful and healthy is a concern by many people. So I'm just sharing some of my tips. I don't obsess over it. I'm not like the type that will not like do this because I think a wrinkle, you know, I'll get wrinkles. Like when I put on my eyeliner, sometimes I pull my eye. I don't like freak out about it, but I do kind of make an effort as well. Now let's talk a little bit about under eye creams that I like to use. There's this one by Dermalogica, and what I like about it is that I actually love the coolness of the tip here. It automatically feels like a refresher or a wake me up in the morning as well. So I'll put that underneath, and then I will just rub in the actual cream under my eyes as well, sometimes as a good little wake up, because I don't know if you guys are like this, but as I said, I have dry skin, and if I don't have it super moisturized underneath my eyes, I will get that whole creasing look. Even with BB cream, it will, you know, not settle in nicely. So I like to make sure that it's really moisturized. Ta-da! My hair probably looks bigger because my battery died and I had some fun in the meantime. So another product I use by Biossance is the Phyto Retinol Serum. So funny, I look at this stuff all the time, but I never actually say it out loud. So now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm like, let me make sure I'm saying everything right. So it looks like this. And I use this again under my eyes. It's supposed to reduce visible lines and wrinkles. and it's a retinol alternative, so it's actually plant-based. I know I said I wasn't going into the ingredients, but I just wanted to mention that because I know some of you out there may want to use something that works like a retinol, but perhaps you're pregnant and you don't want to you know, use any retinol products. This could be a good alternative for you, so definitely look into it. I'm an expressive person with my face. I like to smile a lot, so the moment I smile, and I've always had this, I get this like big crease under here, and you know, it's just how my face is. I have quite hollow, I guess like my bone structure here is quite hollow. I don't know how to explain this, but basically in here it's like easy for me to get some wrinkles happening. So that combined with obviously me being very expressive, so I like to keep that as moisturized as possible, so I am not, you know, getting more lines than necessary, because as you know, lines kind of make it hard when you're putting on makeup as well. You have to like make sure it's not like getting creased up in there and like settling funny, and I like minimal effort. When you take care of your skin, it helps the makeup sit better as well. Mask that I absolutely love, that is a bit of a cult favorite right now because it is created by some a duo that are well known, I guess, in social media. One is a big blogger named Mariana Hewitt, and so this has been like a coveted item that's been sold out on Sephora. There's been waiting lists, pre-orders on their website. I absolutely love it. The way I apply it is right before bed. I like to put it just under my eyes. It is a bit pricey, so I try not to get into putting it all over my face because then I would run out a lot faster. So I kind of, you know, stick to under my eyes before bed. Now it is something that you can put all over your face. You can leave it on for like a mask and then wipe it off and then go on with your regular routine, or you can leave it on overnight like I do, and it will just like settle into your skin, and then in the morning you can wipe it off. Or if you have super dry skin, you can even use it like a face cream. I do that sometimes as well. Not so much in the summer, but I could see myself doing that in the winter time. Face wipes, I am not super picky as long as they're not anything too strong or harsh that's gonna make my skin tingle or burn. I don't like any of that, but I always like to have some kind of face wipe to get off the first layer of makeup or whatever I have on my face, and then I will continue to wash my face properly afterwards. But it's always nice to get the initial makeup off by using face wipes. I always like to have at least, you know, one pack with me, if not several packs. Another thing I'm not super picky on, but I love using, are face masks, as in sheet masks. I like to get them either from Sephora. Sometimes I even get them at Target or Walmart, and I look for ones that have like vitamin C in them, or you know, coconut, certain things that I like that. And honestly, I kind of look at it also as just like a pampering thing, just to take a moment for myself and just like slap that on and do some work. It's kind of therapeutic for me. And then I always make sure that I rub in, you know, the excess moisture into my skin afterwards. Now the under eye pads, there is a brand that I use that I'm gonna leave below. I'm actually out of them at this time. They're kind of pricey. I think it's Peter Roth Thompson. Oh God, I'm gonna say it. I know I said that wrong for sure. It's funny when you see it written, but you don't actually read it out loud, so you feel like you know the name, and then when you really think about it, you're like, I don't even know if I really know the name. So I'll leave it down below for sure. It lasted me a long time, the jar I had, so it was pricey from Sephora, but it lasted a long time, and I really love them. But these are just some like little cheapy ones I have just to demonstrate for you guys what I was talking about. But the ones that I really like, they're more of like a gel base and a little bit thicker, and I mean, I love them. And last but not least, I have to talk about sunscreen. Sunscreen is so important. I used to be a person that would just go outside and just be like, get me bronzed, get me bronzed. And now I'm like, hold up, sun. Sunspots, skin cancer, wrinkles, melasma. There's so many things. There's so many things. So many reasons why you should be putting sunscreen on every single time you leave the house. So I'm using La Roche-Posay. I don't even know if that's how you say it, but my mom always says it's the best, so you gotta listen to your mom. I like that. I like how it's not really heavy feeling. It blends in well. I make sure to concentrate a lot of it on the melasma that I developed during pregnancy, because if you know anything about melasma, it gets worse with heat and sunlight. So in the summer, you know, it's kind of hard to avoid that, so I go crazy with it. And then I'll make sure I bring it down to my neck and my shoulders. Those are key for me. I have to do that. And I will wear this under makeup on most days, or just this alone. So I hope you enjoyed this skincare update. I did get a lot of questions asking me about my postpartum skincare routine, so I hope this explained a lot of it for you guys. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and I'll try to leave everything that I mentioned down below for you guys. So make sure you do research on the products as well, to make sure that you know you don't have any allergic reactions. They don't have any surprise ingredients that you know you don't like. So just definitely do your research. And yeah, that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos. Bye.